Hyper numero 30. Thank you for coming over to my, oh Jesus, sorry, I just moved my ring light. There we go. Thank you for coming over to my YouTube channel to see your extended version. If you've just stumbled across this by chance on YouTube, then hi. My name's Tashwini, and I'm just going to catch you guys up. So we've got crystal eyes. We've got with this reading black tourmaline, which strongly helps get rid of negative energy, basically, which I know seems probably weird because it's black, and you tend to associate, for some reason we've always done that, like as humans, associate black with bad, but then again it's probably because it absorbs it. And then over here we have lapis lazuli, which is one of my all-time favourite crystals, partly because it's called lapis lazuli. I just think that's just a really cool name. And this literal exact stone that I picked, I just love it because it's like, it's got the classic blues and stuff like lapis lazuli has, but then on the other side it's like another crystal, and it's like got grey and gold and anyway, lapis lazuli, very spiritual stone. And so for you guys, I feel you're quite far on your spiritual journey. I feel, and I'm feeling that's what ultimately the problem is, which is why I paired your reading with my little protective egg, to kind of help give you guys a bit more protection, get rid of some more negative vibes, etc. And oh yeah, this was your moonstone, as it's a full moon reading, and your full moon message is, I'm inspirational, look how far I've come, which, as I say, it is really, it's so important that you remember that, because that's what the problem is that you're not seeing this, you're not feeling this, in my opinion. But let's get some more cards and see. I don't know where I've put my cards. Oh, there they are. Oh god, it's like 2:30 in the morning, guys. I've been doing this for a while. Anyway, let's get some more information. So Spirit, universe, I'm gonna have a couple more cards as to what the situation that pile number 3 is struggling with, what they're needing some more guidance and clarification with. God, I think Spirit's just as half asleep as I am. Come on, Spirit. Can I have, oh, you're jumping out at me. Oh, it's 2. So we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. No, that's fine. Okay. Right. Okay, so normally I'll start over here, but I want to start here with the 6 of Pentacles. So this is a very balanced card, which I know probably seems a bit weird because you're kind of not feeling very balanced right now, and that's okay, you know, no one's perfect. Things happen. But if you look at this card, you can see this guy is, well, his first starters is holding scales. So this could be linked with something to do with Libra. Might have some Libra energy here, actually. But it doesn't have to be, but that's just something I'm picking up now. But you can see he's giving money to this guy here. And you can tell by the clothing here as well. And the fact that this, is that a man or a woman? I think this might be a woman, but to be fair, it's irrelevant. Gender, well, as I say, you guys are already quite far in your journey, so I'm sure you know already that gender in tarot cards is irrelevant. It's not saying that it's a man and it's a woman or whatever. It's just the energy. It could be more masculine, it could be more feminine. It's irrelevant. But I digress. So this guy is giving money to this guy, helping out these kind of like beggars. And she's like really thankful, which is quite cute. So I think the message I'm kind of feeling with this is like, you are a very giving person, and I think what's happening here is that maybe you're feeling you've given so much and you're not getting the return. Not necessarily as in literally giving, but I feel like maybe you've invested a lot of your time, a lot of your energy into your spirituality, and at this moment in time you're feeling like you're not getting the results you want. You're not feeling you're going as far as you want to. And then with this, the Hangman energy, sorry, it just makes me laugh because he's just like hanging there, like just chilling, and he's like got his hands on his shoulders, like, oh, I'm just chilling, loving life, I'm good. It just makes me laugh. Maybe that's the more energy that you need to take on. Maybe that's why that just came into me, but whatever. But with the Hangman energy, that's kind of like seeing things from another perspective, because generally, like, again, people that you guys are aware of these things, I'm sure, but for people that aren't, you see the Hangman, you think, oh, and even if you walk past this, I mean, if you saw this, you're like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? But seeing it from his perspective, seeing it from another perspective, he's chilling, he's loving life, he's good, man. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to say, is that you need to see things from another perspective, which is when this card comes back into play of, I am inspirational, look how far I've come. You need to kind of take a step back, stop thinking about how much hasn't happened or isn't happening, and see how much has. And I'm not necessarily saying about manifestations. What I'm saying is internally, I think this is more internal. I think this is more in yourself. But I think maybe what part of the problem is that maybe you were really trying to manifest something and it's not coming into fruition. It's not happening. I think that might be partly what it is. I mean, I could be completely wrong with that, but that's just something that I'm feeling. And, you know, we've all been there. We've all been there many a time. And the main thing with things like that is, and I know how irritating and frustrating it is to be told this, you need to let it go. And yeah, but going to back to these crystals and my protective egg here, I don't think it's negative as in like bad spirit or energy, but it is kind of negative energy to a point, but it's not evil or anything. But I mean, we can get some more clarification anyway, and we're going to get some spirit oracle cards. But I'm feeling I might get some more cards out of the deck actually, because I'm feeling that ultimately, if you don't look at things from another perspective, see how far you've come, and you continue down this path, it's going to be really negative. It's going to be really bad for you. And I don't mean like bad things are going to happen necessarily. What I mean is you're going to feel shit. You're going to you're going to go down. And that I think that's why I felt so strongly about putting these there, because I want to stop that. I want to protect you, and you need to protect yourself and take this negative energy away. You need to, yeah, I want to get some more cards. I could be completely off with that, but that's just something that's kind of come through there. And obviously these are general readings, so that's not necessarily going to resonate with all of you. That's not necessarily the case for all of you, but for some of you, or at least one of you, I think that is something you need to hear. So yeah. Okay, Spirit, can I have some more clarification on this situation that pile number 3 is going through? What their situation is. Can I have some further clarification on that, please, Spirit? Come on. See, I feel this is also part of the problem with you being in this energy, is that even Spirit is struggling to come through. You're blocking yourself. You're blocking. Spirit, can I have another card, please? With some further clarification on what pile number 3 is going through, what they need to hear, what I need to know, what they need to know. Come on. Give us a card. I'm going to put a timestamp on this, or where you can skip forward to when the card came out, because this is just insane. Okay. These two didn't want to go back in, so I'm taking... Okay, right. So we have the Two of Pentacles, and you have Death. Now, please don't freak out, because I was just saying about negativity, and if you don't change your way of thinking, bad things are gonna... Well, I didn't say bad things are gonna happen, but you're going to go down that path, and then you see death, and you think, oh my God. Please don't freak out, okay? Please, 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 because that is not what it is. Again, you guys, I'm convinced you guys are further in your spiritual journey, and I think you know that death doesn't mean death. I mean, obviously it can sometimes mean death, but 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, it does not mean death at all. What it means is the end of something. And with the Two of Pentacles here, that I feel like you are struggling with your spirituality right now, and I feel it's kind of like up in the air with you at the minute. You're kind of like, should I bother with it still? Should I not? Because I ain't getting what I want out of this. What's the fucking point? Basically. And I think that this death card, it's going to be one of two things. And I'm just really drawn to this guy here, who really is coming through to me as the Hierophant. I can never say his name properly. Let me see if I can find him. Where's my cards? I can guarantee he's not going to bloody turn up now. Oh, come on, dude. Give us a break. Anyway, whilst I try and find him. So the Hierophant, I'm sure that's how you say it. He is a very strong card in regards to spirituality. There he is. Here he is, Hierophant. So when he comes up in a reading, generally, obviously I know he hasn't kind of technically come up in this reading, but whatever. It means you need to go in deeper. You need to dig deeper. And I just feel that this is so linked to your spirituality. That's why this was drawn to me. And I think what Spirit is trying to tell you is that what you really don't want to do is you need to go in deeper to yourself. You need, in order to get the answers, because basically with this card, I feel with death, let me just get rid of him now because we don't need it right now, dude. It's going to go one of two ways. You're either going to come out of this and it's good, you get it, you moved on, or you're just going to forget it. And I mean, obviously it's up to you what you do, and you know, you do you, boo. But I really feel you should never give up on your spirituality. I know sometimes it is difficult, but you need to carry on your journey. You really do. I mean, like I say, you don't have to listen to me. You do what you want to do. But I just really personally feel once you're spiritually awakened, there's no going back, really. And I just feel if you decide to give up on going further with your spirituality, if you decide to just give it up completely, I feel you're doing yourself a disservice, basically. That's what I feel. And I'm not saying you have to go into it all the time and stuff. I mean, obviously taking a break from it sometimes is something that you need to do, because sometimes it can be so intense. You need to take a step back and just go into 3D world, you know, and just kind of put your crystals away for a bit. So I get that. Maybe that is what you should do for a little bit and then come back to the situation and see how you feel then. I think, because this card is definitely telling me it's either the end or the beginning. And that's what this is as well. But you've come so far. You've put in so much work on yourself and you've done so much, and it's beautiful, it's amazing. You've given so much, and you need to see that victory. You need to see that. Yeah. Oh, I just feel bad for you guys that you're feeling like this, but you know, we all question these things sometimes, and I know that, and I know, but I'm convinced, and especially because of the green, that makes me think of my malachite, which was in pile 1, a manifestation. I feel you're really trying to manifest something, or have been trying to manifest something, and it's not come into fruition, it's not happening, and you're pissed off with it, basically. And I get that, because I've been there, and I'm sure everyone has been there. And I think if you take a break from your spirituality for a little bit and then come back, you'll see the things through fresh eyes. And ironically, the thing you've been trying to manifest will probably happen, because you're constantly concentrating too much on it's not happening, when's it going to happen, when's it going to happen. That's what's stopping it. But I'm sure you know this, because like I say, I'm convinced you're very much already into your spirituality. And again, this is you in the green, manifesting. That's what it is. Green. Green, 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 green. Yeah. You need to chill out. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh. I'm sorry. That's not what I want to do at all, obviously. I want to help. But I just think sometimes you need a bit of tough love. We all do. I know I do. But yeah. So I'm going to consult with my Spirit Oracle cards now. Move my egg out of the way. And let's hear what Spirit has to say. Let's hear what the guidance is from your spirit guides, from the universe, and what they want you to know, what they need to tell you. So, oh, okay, so there's your first one. Be joyous. Okay, so spirit guides are the guides of pile number 3. What messages do you want to tell them? What do you need them to know? Oh God, these cards are flying out everywhere. Okay. I feel like I haven't shuffled these very well because these are literally the same 3 cards that came out in the last one. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Spirit guides, the guides of pile number 3. What messages do you need them to know? What guidance, what advice do you want to give them? That one's kind of calling to me. Courage, which makes sense. Okay. I'm a bit weirded out that these 3 came out. I don't know whether that's maybe me being shit at shuffling, but then at the same time, I feel everything happens for a reason, and these make sense. So I'm going with it. So I'm going to start with be joyous, because I feel you really need to be a bit more positive. I feel you're being very negative, and I feel like not negative as in like, oh, the world, you know, your cup's half empty and you're just being a neghead. I don't think that's what it is. I mean, maybe you are a little bit, I don't know, but I feel you need to allow the small, well, that's what this card says, allow the small things to bring happiness, and that is something that you need to do. You need to stop concentrating so much on this thing that you're trying to manifest and stressing yourself about it and getting irritated at yourself about it, because manifestations don't come from a place of negativity. Well, they do, but negative things do, and I'm imagining you're probably not manifesting something negative. And if you are, then okay, you do you, boo, but I'm not going to condone that, I'm afraid. No. But yeah, you need to allow the small things to bring you happiness. You need to take a step back, like I said. You need to reassess things and see things for what they really are. You're looking at things through a microscope. You really need to chill the fuck out. So I'm sorry, I know I'm being a bit mean and a bit harsh on you guys, and I'm sorry, but that's kind of like that's the energy I'm getting. Okay, I it's not me personally. I'm feeling that's what Spirit is saying. That's what the Spirit guys are saying. They're trying to give you a bit of tough love here. Okay, but take that as you will. You can heal. It's time to let go. So you guys know this, and I know I've said it 10,000 million times, and I'm sorry to repeat myself. I'm going to say it again anyway. You guys are spiritual. You know this shit. And this card always calls crystals to me for healing. You know what your healing crystals are, guys. Your rose quartz, your amethysts. You know, I'm not going to fucking tell you how to suck eggs, which is such a weird term of phrase, but also the egg. Oh, there are no coincidences. It all makes sense, guys. See, it all connects. Yeah. Maybe that's what you need to do. You need to chillax. You need to have a nice chilled bath and have a spa day. Do something that relaxes you, whether it's reading, going shopping with your friends. In fact, even speaking to your friends about this might be beneficial to you, to get the perspective from an outside source, from someone who's seeing it from seeing the bigger picture. But obviously that's up to you. I mean, maybe you don't have any friends that are into their spirituality as much as you. I don't know, but that's just a suggestion. Gratitude. Give thanks for all of your blessings. Again, you guys know this shit. You know you need to be grateful, and I understand completely that you have given so much and are trying, and you're doing everything you should be doing, or that you feel you should be doing, and so it's going to be quite difficult for you to feel gratitude. I get that. I get it completely. But again, like with being joyous, allowing the small things to bring happiness, gratitude can just be the small things, guys. It could be something as simple as being grateful that somebody held the door open for you as you were trying to get into the office, or whatever it is you're doing, or that someone dropped you a random text message just to say hi, or it could be anything like that. You guys need this though. You need to, sorry, I'm moving around, and I've said this exact same thing in all of these videos this evening. I'm an old lady, okay? I'm not, I'm 33, but I'm on the floor, and I've been sat on this floor now for about 2 hours, and this was a stupid idea, but that's my problem, that's my shit, not yours. But yeah, gratitude is such a good way of raising your vibration, which will ultimately help with your manifestation. So, and being grateful for how far you've come. I mean, there's so many people in the world that are not spiritually awakened, are, you know, and can't be spiritually awakened. Well, no, actually, I don't think it's true. I think everyone can be, but it obviously depends what your frame of mind is. But, you know, some people think this is bogus, and that's cool. That's fine. You know, that's fine. But, yeah. And, I can't remember where I was going with that. Sorry, guys. Oh, God. Where was I going with that? There are so many people in the world that, yeah, so you need to be grateful that you've been able to be spiritually awakened, because so many people don't have that blessing. And your last message, courage, forge ahead boldly. I'm kind of getting Leo here. Obviously that might not mean anything to you, but I'm getting a bit of Leo energy. But you need to have courage. You need to have within yourself. You need to be brave. That you can do this. You can come out of this shit cycle that you're currently in. You can and will manifest this thing that you are trying to manifest. But you need to chill out about it. And I know that's hard. I know that, because obviously whatever this thing is, it is something very important to you. It's something that you care about a lot, and that's obvious. And I know that makes it harder to kind of separate yourself from it. But again, you guys know having too much attachment stops these things from happening. So I just feel like I'm telling you things that you already know, but maybe that's what you need to hear. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave that here. I'm sorry if I was a bit harsh on you guys. I am sorry, because I am feeling bad about that. That isn't what I wanted to do, obviously. But I just feel that was the kind of energy that Spirit was throwing at me, channeling through me. I feel that they want to give you a bit of tough love. And, you know, some of you that may have helped, some of you it may not have, and you think I'm a complete bitch and don't want to talk to me, or Well, not that you ever talk to me, but you know what I mean. That's fine. That's cool. You do you, boo. But yeah, I just love yourself, guys. You're awesome. You're my spiritual people. Lapis lazuli people. So yeah, you can do this. You can manifest this. You will manifest this if you can kind of take a step back. It'll be good. But yeah, I am going to leave that there because I'm kind of just chatting shit now. But yeah, peace and love to you all, honestly. And again, like I say, I am sorry if I was a bit harsh on you guys. I come from a place of love, I promise. But yeah. And as always, you do you, boo.